You can maybe see it a little bit on this gem. You see how that gem on the left has a recessed shadow? You've hotkeyed your workers in StarCraft to $? Yeah, so we just kind of want to go around the outside. And try to wash every single one of these. It also creates like a little bit of a, like a gradient almost. You think Caustic Spray should be hotkeyed to P? Hey, nice. Have a good one, Mark. Take care. No, these are Kolinsky Sable brushes. Not synthetic. Animal hair brushes are still OP. Every time we discuss brushes now, whoo, that was bad. Are we good? We're good. Every time we discuss brushes now, I keep thinking about that guy in the chat who found out when they were painting miniatures that the brushes they had bought were animal hair brushes. And they weren't vegan, but apparently they felt like this was wrong and he decided to throw them out. Like, you've already bought it! Now it's even more wasteful! I don't think the animal survives the process, no. No, you can't send them an apology letter, I'm afraid. Maybe. You always like to thank the pig that you're eating. Yeah. Maybe do a little quick prayer before using your animal hair brushes, but not a bad habit maybe, but do I see those two spots that don't have paint? No. This Andy guy, dude, he thinks he's real funny. It's right there, Lowko. Just right there, look. Next to that other thing you did paint. Real funny. I don't think I've really missed any spots, but maybe. Bow, 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 bow. You just ate a lot of raw fish. Sushi is kind of overpowered. Careful of the Mercury. Mercury is a planet, Z-card. Do you guys know that Mercury is the closest planet in our solar system? This is a video that I still think about sometimes. This is one of my favorite... Dude, this blew my mind. This is one of my favorite CGP Grey videos. I've painted a lot of circles here over the last couple minutes. Okay, let me see. Mostest closest planet. 5 years ago is when this was uploaded?
Hello.
This is a 3-minute video by CGP Grey. This thing is crazy.
Internet. While working on a future video, I offhandedly wrote, Venus, the closest planet to Earth. But later, while editing, I thought, you know, let me check that. Which led me to this video by Dr. Stockman explaining how, no, Venus is not the closest. This blew my mind, and I contacted the author to adapt his video into the one you probably just watched. It blew my mind, not just because
Wait,
it was...
no, this isn't the original video. Where is the original video? Ah.
My very easy method just speeds up naming planets. Every physics classroom has a solar system line like this, or like this. Sorry, Pluto. Looking at the line, which planet is closest to Earth, Venus or Mars? To answer, you need first know that, like many things in school, the line is a lie. Planets are not people queuing for coffee, but rather spheroids scattered in space, always in motion, not in simple circles either, but in ellipses at untidy angles. In the cold, dark expanse, this is the coziest Venus gets to Earth, but only about once a year and a half-ish. Starting close, she orbits far, then comes back, needs some space, on the other side of the sun. This means when Venus is away, Mars can be the closest to play. So because of orbits, there isn't one answer to who is the closest. It's really who is mostly the closest. The mostest closest.
Who's the mostest
Mars
closest?
and Venus are both on the other side of the sun. It leaves little Mercury the closest. Each of Earth's inner 3-planet friends are, at one time the farthest and the closest. And Mercury, with his smallest orbit, makes him never that far from Earth, at least on planetary scales, giving the little guy a uniquely close relationship with Terra. In fact, watching the planets spin, because of his small orbit, Mercury, not Mars or Venus, is the closest planet most of the time. Looking at
This is insane. This blew my mind. When I first watched this video years ago, I had also had that map that you have in like every classroom as a kid up on the wall or whatever, right? Like the order of the planets. Like, you know, maybe going all the way until Pluto. Like back when I was a kid, we would go Mercury to Pluto because I'm old. But orbital mechanics are crazy.
the line, that seems impossible, but nonetheless, in the way of actual orbits, if we keep measuring the distance to all the planets as they spin, Mercury is Earth's closest neighbor, which is delightfully unexpected.
Nobody ever asks what planet is closest to Earth most of the time. Because you think it would either be Venus or Mars.
But wait, if Mercury is the closest to Earth, he has to be the closest to Venus as well, right? Because her orbit is smaller than Earth's. And running the numbers, it's true, making Earth's special relationship with Mercury less special. But at least this is one time where the line provides the obvious answer. Mercury is closest to Venus. While we're here, who is Mars's mostest closest? On his other side is the asteroid belt, so it should be Earth. But maybe it's Venus. Maybe the rule is the second closest is the mostest closest. Watching the results and... oh my Celestia, it's Mercury again. Mercury is the mostest closest to Earth, Venus, and Mars for the same reason each time. Bigger orbits make farther average distances for longer times. So mercurial Mercury is the constantist companion. No, it can't be true for Jupiter too. Enormous far away Jupiter. But it is! Once again, Mercury's small orbit means he never goes as far away as the other planets with their bigger orbits. Thus, are you ready for this? The orbital math that shows Mercury is the mostest closest to Jupiter is the same for all the planets and everything that orbits the Sun. You too, Pluto. For each of the planets, Mercury is the mostest closest.
Isn't that crazy? That is so cool. I love stuff like that. I know a lot of people are like, okay, don't care. I really could not care less about these, but that's so sick. I like that very much. Yeah. Mercury is the mostest closest for every planet in the solar system and everything that's orbiting the sun? Huh. I mean, I'm not gonna fact check it, I'll just believe it. I'll just, I'll trust his word. I know CGP Grey uploads like 3 videos a year, so I'm assuming, I'm assuming he's done the work. Do the calculations yourself, Lowko? No, that'd be a lot of work. But I can imagine it's true, yeah. It makes sense. Scale is so big. What's going on, Rocco Girl? Hello. Also, I'm by no means a math expert. A math spurt. What's up, Leia? This is the cape. This is the cape of the miniature. We are now very close to finishing all of the important parts. And I think we will probably glue this cape onto the miniature. Hopefully successfully, because that'll be a bit of a... Anyway, we will glue this thing down, I think tomorrow. It's pretty hype. Have I seen the latest Veritasium video about the infinite space paradox? No. I haven't watched Veritasium in a little bit, actually. It's a good video. Tomorrow's a big day? Absolutely. We'll be gluing the cape onto them lady. Definitely would recommend. Okay. I will go and have a look. I'll try and remember. It may be in my watch later. I use the watch later thingy on YouTube a lot, where I like, flag videos as like, I'm gonna watch this later. And then sometimes I don't, sometimes I do. I clean it up all the time, but that's how I generally use the YouTube website. I feel like not a lot of people do that anymore, but... It's the Steam wishlist all over again? No, I actually use I watch a lot of YouTube, actually. I spend a lot of time on YouTube. I think YouTube is pretty great. Excellent platform. Did I see the video about algorithmic complacency? No. Algorithms are becoming complacent already? Isn't that kind of the purpose of them not? I watch way more YouTube than I watch Twitch, personally, yeah. Maybe it'd be different though if I had like a regular, quote unquote, regular job, you know? I know a lot of people like to keep content up on their second monitor while they're getting work done and stuff. Hunting for YouTube videos is work. Just putting the stream up and having a little bit of rumbling in the background. Bit of a different vibe. Okay. In that video, the conclusion, I guess, that people need to do a better job curating their own things rather than rely on the algorithm? Yeah, no, 100%. We are actually kind of in a weird spot where like a lot of people rely on the algorithm to show anything, right? Which is a bit risky too. Yeah, we need to go back. Full hunter-gatherer. Gonna get a little bit of the mithril out, which is my brightest color. And I'm thinking about doing a bit of relayering and maybe a bit of highlighting on every single one of these gems. Let me actually get a smaller brush for this. Like I want to do like a little bit of a line in some of these areas. Do I have like a... This is a small brush. An older, crappy brush. No, it's not that crappy. Perfect for tasks like this. So I want to do like maybe like a little bit of like a half moon type of thing on this gem here at the bottom. Maybe like a tiny little circular highlight. Yeah, I think a circular highlight might actually be better. Just to make it look extra shiny. And then when we do the contrast paint all over it, hopefully, it'll look like a gem. More circles, a little bit of a circle, tiny circles. Trying to follow the shape of the gem, because this one is like a diamond shape. I'm gonna treat it as a relayering too. Think that'll do. Lots of circles out today. Okay. And I think we'll give this a shot real quick on the main mini here. We'll just have to come up with colors for the gems. So I want to do some blue. So the transparent paints, like the contrast paints, are, I think, going to be pretty good for this sort of thing. We just have to decide what colors we use. I think the contrast with some of this blue is going to look pretty sick. We don't actually have to do all of them, we can just leave some of them like just silver. I think it would do as well. Oh, sixes, what a day. This is music from the Dark Moon Fair. Okay, Gonna just blast it real quick with the blow dryer. And then we'll do a little bit of, I have a very bright blue, Talosar blue. And then maybe also, I was thinking Blood Angels red. I have used this before, so I know this will definitely work. Shake it. Tassadar blue? Almost. Talosar. Okay, just gonna hit it real quick with the blow dryer. And then the idea is that this hopefully will create a gem-like look. Just a quick little blow dry. Not too much. It was over so soon. I'm sorry, Chet. I know you were just getting into it. Okay, let's give this a shot. I hope this works. I think it should be. So this is the Talosar or Tassadar blue. You're gonna need a little bit more paint. We'll have to fix some of the little mess ups. That's why I'm doing it now, before I redo the gold layering. Looks pretty good. I like it. I think this one over here is also going to be blue. Hell yeah. That's the vibe I was going for, so want to make them look nice and shiny. I'm also going to varnish them with like a gloss varnish to hopefully make them look extra shiny. So I think the one over here on the chest, or it's not the chest, I guess it's like around the ribs. Still the chest. Lower chest. I think that one can be red. Hell yeah, dude. Getting there. I think we'll leave the one on our forehead as it is. And maybe like the one around her neck as well. Because these don't really have very refined recesses. And I don't think it's gonna look better if I make it a collar. I think the ones on the cape are going to be mostly blue. So we'll make this one red over here. Maybe I can even do like another color here. What about like a turquoise or a green? Maybe we can do a green on the gem. I have a very bright green called Striking Scorpion. I don't really know what this is from, but it's really nice. Let's give this a try for the staff. This is like a fluorescent green almost. Is that too green? Nah, pretty good. We haven't got any green anywhere on the mini. So maybe it'll be a nice little bit of contrast. Color-wise. It's very green, yeah. Kind of cool. Now I'm thinking about changing the one on her chest or on her forehead as well. I think I'm gonna try. I think I'm gonna go green over there too. Hell yeah, dude. This is almost done. Getting real close now to finishing all of this. Good. Let's move that out of the way for a sec. This time around in a spot where I won't drop it over or I won't accidentally tip it over. I want to do a bit of a highlight and a relayer then as well on all the gems on the cloak over here. So again, using that very bright color. I think I'm gonna leave all of these top little balls. I'm gonna keep those the color they are. I'm gonna leave those silver. Although maybe I'll do like a little bit of a shine on it, but yeah, we can do like a little bit of a shine on it. But I don't think I'm gonna make those colorful. The cloak is looking pretty cool. I think it looks better from a distance. Some of the details are not quite as tidy as I wish they were, but yeah, this is a cloak that like attaches right over here in the back. So it's going to look like this. So there's like little dots on her back that correspond with the little dots right over there. So we're gonna have to glue that on. I've decided to paint them separately because otherwise it'll be pretty much impossible. But that's the idea. Is this an evil peacock? Basically. There's a couple different ways you could build the cloak while we were building the kit. I went full peacock. But there is also like a less peacocky version of this mini that you can build. Where it has like a hole on each side of the cloak. Or like it's mostly like the middle section, I guess, that's missing. I'm still not entirely decided what sort of color I want to go for the gems over here though. I'm open to suggestions. I'm thinking mostly blue, maybe all blue. Thank you, Azurif. My favorite copy-paster. Some people let themselves get hurried along, but not Lowko. Usually given to streamers that are being extremely slow. But you know what? I will wear being slow with mini painting as a badge of honor. Being slow OP, dude. We need to do a little bit of counting here to decide how we want to do this cloak. Because a little bit of color variety might be nice. What do you guys think? Multiple colors on all of these gems on the back, or one color? What do you think would be best? I'm honestly not sure. Less is more? I'm not painting it for an army, I'm just painting it for what I think would look cool. Full rainbow would be a bit much, I agree. Maybe blue on the golden details and red on the outer ones? I'm thinking about leaving the outer ones just the base color that they are right now. So just leave those silver. Yeah, maybe blue would look nice. I think blue would probably be the best. I agree, I think blue would probably be the way. Gotta hit it again with the blow dryer real quick. I know. I feel like some of you enjoy the blow dryer a little too much. A little bit too much. YouTube chat doesn't enjoy the blow dryer nearly as... No. Should I buy Lord of the Rings Golem? No. I've only seen reviews of that game, but it looked absolute garbage. But you can buy it. But I don't think you should. Imagine having the rights to making a Lord of the Rings game. And you make... Maybe it's better these days. You should look at the reviews. If the reviews are good, maybe. But it was one of the worst releases when it came out. Maybe they've continued producing it though, I don't know. Haven't heard about it in a long time. This is a nice technique actually to do gems. I haven't done this before, but... It's still bad? The studio went bankrupt? Okay. Imagine having the rights to make a Lord of the Rings TV show and then, yeah. Has anybody seen that anime, like Riders of Rohirrim show? Or movie thing? Whatever it's it? I don't know. We were starting, like, we started watching it recently. Because it's on HBO now. And I opened the app and I was like, hey, this movie looks cool. And we started watching it for a little bit. And then I realized, if I'm not mistaken, this is not actually a book. But it's like a story they've come up with themselves, using characters from Lord of the Rings and like the setting and all that. But the plot apparently is made by some dudes. Yeah, I was watching it and I was looking at IMDb reviews and then I realized, wait a second. I don't believe it's actually made by, like, it's not written by Tolkien or, you know, any of his work. Which seems kind of insane. I don't think it is. I couldn't quite find any conclusive evidence, but I'm fairly sure it's just a written... It's like written specifically for TV. Not actually drawing from any of his original work, which seems insane to me. I guess those rights were probably different, but... Like, they may have had the rights to use the word, or the world and some of the characters, but not... Yeah, I'll probably finish watching it at some point, but I immediately thought, oh, that's But maybe it gets really good, I don't know. I'm going a little bit outside of the margins here on some of the gems, and I'm trying to avoid that. But also I still have to paint in the relayer on the gold. The edge highlighting and all that, so we can easily fix that when we do. Just want a nice strong blue. Looks cool. You think Tolkien is bad? You prefer J.K. Rowling? Ah, yes. Controversial statement of the day. Tolkien is bad, I like J.K. Rowling better. I mean, you can like J.K. Rowling's work without, you know, her political opinions. I think so, anyway. But I know that there's a lot of drama surrounding that. It is always tricky, though. Like, I was reading some of the work of Neil Gaiman. I still have a bunch of those that I would like to read at some point, but, you know. Can you continue listening to Kanye's music? Can you continue watching House of Cards? It is always a bit of a... It's like a personal decision, I guess. Yeah. Can you still drive or buy a Tesla? Can you still use Twitter? Can you, yeah, there's lots of options. You can do whatever you like ultimately, but... I was watching House of Cards when the whole Kevin Spacey thing kind of took place. And it did sour the games, or the movie a little bit. Or the series. Kind of stopped watching at some point. Okay. The blue is looking pretty good. Okay. Telstar blue. Looking pretty hype. Hell yeah, dude. Woo! It's coming together. Right now. Okay, so we gotta do a few things still. Not that much, but I think we'll do those tomorrow at the start of the stream. I'm gonna try and see if I can finish this tomorrow. So I gotta, no, it fits in right over here on her back. I can try and glue it down. I think we can actually glue it down now if I wanted to. I'm just a little sketched out by gluing it down. Because it kind of has to like, you have to kind of force it through. You know what? I think I'm gonna glue it down now. This is the sketchiest part of this entire painting process, dude. I'm a little afraid of this. Let me move all of this out of the way. Today is a big day, dude. I didn't think today was gonna be the big day. We gotta be a little careful. I will have to apply this with super glue because plastic glue is not going to hold it, I don't think. Although I could also shave some of it down, but I think super glue is gonna be better. Problem with super glue is that it's super glue. So it glues extremely quickly and you don't have a lot of wiggle room. So I think I should try and apply less rather than more. So if I have to move it, I can sort of move it. But also, I may mess this up. So let's see if we have just wasted like 20 hours of my life. No, I think we're good. We'll take a little bit of a stick and I'll like try to dip a little bit of, let me actually sand down the stick a little bit. So I can try and sense, or I can try and do like a little bit, or a little bit in every single one of those gaps. So the idea is, let me try and explain this. The idea is that you see those holes on her back. There's 5 or 4 of them over there and then 2 at the bottom. The 2 at the bottom are the tricky ones. Because in order to get it in there, I need to basically press this thing through that. And it has to go over this little fold. It is not ideal. Oh, my super glue has glued itself. My super glue keeps doing this, where it glues itself down. Okay. It's okay. I got it. I'm a strong man. I definitely did not use a tool. Okay. So a little bit of super glue on the tile. And then we want to apply a little bit in each of these holes. This is a little finicky. Applying super glue to your hole is always risky. Don't recommend it. Can't see my glue. So I test fitted this a few times when I first built this mini, and I got it, but it was kind of finicky. It seems too thick for the hole. No. You just gotta push it. Did I get it? It's not sticking. I applied minimum amounts of glue. Maybe too little. Memed. Gonna try and make sure that I don't rub any paint off, but... Okay. Hold it down. Oh. I think we can call this a fuck yeah, chat. Let me just take a tiny bit more glue and try to like add a tiny bit more with like the pointy end of the stick. Just to try and see if I can squeeze a bit more on the joint itself, so it won't come loose randomly. I used a very small amount of glue here, so just so I could still break it off if I needed to, but... Because the worst is if it would get stuck on her back and then it's kind of like halfway in. Don't take that out of context. I know you guys wouldn't, but you know what I mean? That would be bad. You already took it out of context. I mean, it is Friday. You want to shove it all the way in. Yeah. Like just kind of having like the little connector joints only halfway attached is the worst. Woo! Chat! Chat, 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 chat. Chat, 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 chat! Very cool. I still have a bit of work to do. I have to relayer some of the little details, and I have to, like, you know, there's some smudges and stuff. If you look at like the little joints and stuff, there's like little tidy up problems that we need to go ahead and fix. But I think this is looking pretty darn good. So tomorrow, I will start the stream on Twitch. I don't think I'm gonna stream this on YouTube, but I will start the stream on Twitch, and we finish off this mini. It's probably only gonna take me like maybe an hour and a half tops. But maybe 2 hours, I don't know. We'll paint until we're done, and then we do everything else. I'm very pleased with this. I'm glad it actually went on. Yeah, so one of the important things we'll have to do tomorrow is paint the rim. We'll have to do the job that everybody's excited for the most. I'm gonna try and actually see if I can stick it down onto this little thing. We always finish with that, Seacard. We always finish with the rim. We want to make it black. And we'll add some plants as well to it, like some shrubs and stuff. That's so thoughtful. I mean, it makes sense to do it at the end, because otherwise you're just gonna rub it off. You don't want to rub off the... Anyways, I'm not gonna... You can continue thinking down your own line. Yeah. We want to do some shrubs. We want to do a little bit of work, but I'll let this dry fully. And then the absolute last thing I need to do for now is let her sit over here and we'll clean the brushes. Dude, I'm actually glad that it went on. I was a little bit concerned that we were gonna actually be, I don't know, like say half of the cape is glued on properly and the other half is not. And then we end up, I don't know, just having a bad looking mini. Or like we get some super glue on the top and I have to break it off and then half the back disappears. Or we get paint that rubs off. All right. Last thing we'll do is clean the brushes and I'm gonna call it a day. Bam. That was my staircase. It was. I had to go to the tap. Don't want to clean your brushes with super glue, that would be bad. Instead, we're going to use the brush cleaner and we'll go from there. How do I protect the minis from the cats? The cats don't seem to care. Interestingly enough, the cats don't really care at all about the miniatures. I've let them sniff it and stuff, and they kind of like keeping track of what's going on this disc. But they don't actually like tip them over or like play with them or try to take them or anything. They haven't yet anyways. Maybe at some point they'll be more interested, but up to now, I keep them on a little shelf that they can't really easily reach. I mean, if they wanted to, they could jump it. But they're old and boring now. No, they're not old and boring, but they don't really... You know how like when you have a kitten and the entire time the kitten is like, what's this? What's this? What's this? What's this? What's this? They are no longer in the what's this phase. I would be very sad if they end up breaking my miniatures. Yeah, that would kind of suck. I mean, we can always glue it back on, but... Your roommate's cat went after Magnus the Red? Oh no. That sucks, dude. Laurent's using the blender downstairs, I think. I don't know what she's doing. She's blending up something. I swear to God, it's a blender, chat. I don't know what you think it is. Oh my God. Okay, fine, I'll close the door. Hey, what's going on, Charlie? You're glad you're able to catch the end of the stream? Well, thank you for tuning in. I've got a YouTube video going live today as well, in case you guys want to go check that out. That's over on youtube.com/LowkoTV. I, of course, have completed streams and games that I've played up on More Lowko. That is youtube.com/MoreLowko, in case you want to watch me play a large variety of games. And if you want to stay up to date with everything that I do, the easiest place is the Discord server, discord.gg/LowkoTV. All right. Okay, guys. Final little look at the mini. So I still have to add a varnish to add some more shine to all of the gems. And I also want to tidy up some of my mistakes. I want to paint the rim, and then I want to add some plants and some shrubs and stuff to the base to make it look a little bit less plain. So I've got like a lot of these little like, I don't know, plasticky thingies. No, they're made out of plastic, but I think something like that will probably contrast quite well. So we get some little shrubs that I kind of put onto the base. And it will probably look pretty nice. Some final touch-ups at that point. Hell yeah. Guys, thank you so much for being here. Like I said, if you are new, I'll be live again tomorrow. Going live on Twitch around noon. Maybe 1 p.m. Maybe I'll be a little late, actually. Because I'm actually going somewhere with my dad tomorrow morning. But I should be home before like 1 p.m. CET. So we'll start with some painting, and then afterwards we're gonna do some StarCraft, and then after that I will go live on YouTube, whatever that is. But I think that about sums it up, guys. Thank you all so much for being here. Special shout out to the legends on your screen. Thank you so much for all of the support. I appreciate you very much. For now though, have a great rest of your day. Have a nice start of your weekend. And I hope to see you once more very soon for another one. Take care, guys.